My dear friends, let's take some tzedakah, put in the pushka. These days of Tzion, B'mishpat Yibor, every shover, b'tzedakah, that Zion and its inhabitants will be redeemed through tzedakah. So let's give some tzedakah. I'm just coming now from celebrating the engagement of one of our grandchildren, a granddaughter. And I heard the most beautiful story. I want to share it with you, and then you'll understand why I'm sharing it. At one point, the Rebbitzin, that is the Rebbitzin Chaimushke, felt there is a need to install a security and alarm system in their home. She felt threatened. In addition, obviously, to the mezuzahs, a person must also do things in natural phenomena. And the Rebbe said, no problem. They called upon a Jewish company, not from within the community, to come and install cameras in the alarm system. This chassid, not a Chabad chassid, not a Lubavitch chassid, doing the work in the house, and obviously was given permission to go all the rooms to do what he has to do to install the equipment. At one point, he came into a room and he realized that this is actually the Rebbe's home, which he didn't realize before, apparently. And he sees the Rebbe sitting in his room, immersed in his studies, and the Rebbe is oblivious to him working. And then he thinks to himself, what an opportunity, what a phenomenal merit to be able to be in the Rebbe's room and installing cameras and being so close to the Rebbe. And then he thinks, at a moment I should ask him for something. Especially if I'm going to share with my friends that I was in the Rebbe Lubavitcher Rebbe's home. And I didn't have a chance to speak to him. They won't believe me. So at that point, the Rebbe looks at me. And I tell the Rebbe, can I ask you something? Sure. And I tell the Rebbe, he says, I would like to share with my friends a thought that you would tell me. This way I can tell them, I just heard it from you. And the Rebbe said, sure. And the Rebbe says the following. Every Shabbat, every Yom Tov, in the prayers, we say Nishmas Kol Chai, where we say the soul of every living being shall bless you, God. And we're going to say all kinds of expressions about the greatness, about the kindness of God. And then we say the following. Even if our mouth were filled with song as the seas, filled with water, our tongue with the melody as the roar of its waves, and our lips with praise as the breath of the firmament, if our eyes were radiant like the sun and the moon, our hands spread out as the wings of the eagles to the sky, we should still be unable to thank you. So therefore, Al Kain, we say, Evorim shipelaktu banu. Therefore, the limbs which you have arranged within us, and the spirit and the soul which you have breathed into our nostrils, and the tongue which you have placed in our mouth, they shall thank, bless, and praise, and glorify, exalt, and adore, etc. And the Rebbe asks, what does it mean? If I use poetic form, talking about the firmament, the light, the sun, the roaring waves, this is not sufficient to say thank you to God. But then my limbs, my tongue, my nostrils, the soul which you have put into my nostrils, this is sufficient? And the Rebbe explains the following. To say thank you to God, don't thank him in poetic form. Don't thank him about the great, vast, phenomenal events which are happening in the world. The sun, the moon, the galaxies, the oceans, the powerful world issues. Thank him from your experience, your tongue, your hands, your limbs is to express thank you. We have to understand that every little detail which happened with us is because of God. And we have to thank Him for all the little things. Not just if my hands would be as powerful and as great as the whole world. No, those tiny little hands, they're from God, they're godly. And for this we thank Him. So my friends, I want to use this opportunity to thank God and to thank the Rebbe for the blessings. Yes, for this granddaughter that just got engaged to a wonderful, wonderful young man. My words, my family, our family, my wife's and my family. Yes, thank you, God. And God, please, we want to thank you also for you bringing us, me, you, and every individual into the Beis Hamikdash today.